Hello students, today I am starting with second chapter, differential equations. In this chapter you will study how to differentiate a given function partially, how to find total differential, and what is the chain rule for change of variables. Suppose we have a function of many independent variables, then a partial derivative of a given function with respect to a given variable is ordinary derivative with respect to that variable done by keeping all the variables as constant. Now given a function, let us say f in bracket x comma y. So this function depends upon independent variable x and y. In beginning, we define that given function f equal to x comma y, and afterwards we simply write f. So it is to be understood that when we write f, it is a function of x comma y as defined earlier. The partial derivative of f with respect to x is denoted this way, and it is read as dou f by dou x, or partial derivative of f with respect to x. Similarly, one can define partial difference derivative of given function with respect to y or with respect to z. This is the first order partial derivative of f with respect to x. Suppose if you differentiate this again with respect to x, then it is the second order partial derivative of f with respect to x, and we write it as dou 2f by dou x 2. Now a given function can be first partially differentiated with respect to y and then again partially differentiated with respect to x, and we denote it as dou 2f by dou x dou y. There are a symbol for this first order derivative. Example, dou f by dou x can be written as f suffix x. Dou 2f by dou x2 can be written as f suffix double x, that is f suffix xx. The dou 2f by dou x dou y can be written as f suffix xy. But we do not use this symbol in physics. We directly write in terms of the symbol dou. Let's take illustration to find the partial derivative of a given function here, which is x square minus xy plus y square. So first differentiate partially f with respect to x. So here we have to consider y as constant. So this leads to partial derivative of x square as 2x, partial derivative of minus xy, that y is a constant and partial derivative of minus x is minus 1, and third term the y square is coming alone there, so it is a constant since we are doing differentiating partially with respect to x. So the partial derivative of y square with respect to x is 0. Then what we have differentiated partially with respect to x, again we differentiated partially with respect to x, and that is dou by dou x of 2x minus y. So dou by dou x of 2x is 2 because dou x by dou x is 1, then y is a constant, so partial derivative with respect to x is 0, that leads to 2. Now in this example, you are given a function z, which is a function of independent variable x and y. So z equal to x cube y plus e raised to xy. So let us find first and second order partial derivative of z with respect to y. So dou z by dou y, that is dou by dou y of x cube y plus e raised to xy. Now when you differentiate the first term x cube y, x cube is constant, derivative of y with respect to y is 1, so you get x cube. In second term, it is a partial derivative with respect to y of e raised to xy. So that it is the same thing, e raised to xy into derivative of the power xy with respect to y. The x is a constant and partial derivative of y with respect to y is 1. Then next we again differentiate it with respect to y, and when we do this, dou by dou y of x cube plus x e raised to xy, which was obtained earlier. So when you differentiate first term with respect to y, it is x cube, so it is to be treated as constant, so its partial derivative 0. Then the second term x e raised to xy, x is constant, it comes as a constant multiple. Partial derivative of e raised to xy with respect to y is same thing, that is e raised to xy into derivative of the power with respect to y, that is x, and that leads to x square e raised to xy. Let us take a third example. You are given a function u equal to x sin y. We find here dou 2 by dou x dou y and dou 2 by dou y dou x. So first let us find out dou 2 u by dou x dou y. So first you have to differentiate u with respect to y, and then you have to differentiate resulting quantity partially with respect to x. So when we differentiate this u which is equal to x sin y partially with respect to y, what you get here is x, which is a constant, the derivative of sin y is cos y. Then we differentiate this x cos of y partially with respect to x. So derivative of x is 1, and that cos y is constant, comes as a constant multiple, and that is equal to cos y. Then in that second half, dou 2u by dou y dou x. So first we differentiate u with respect to x, then the resulting quantity is differentiated partially with respect to y. So let us first differentiate partially with respect to x, that u which is x sin y, and when you differentiate partially x, you get 1, and sin y comes as a constant, because y is to be treated here constant because you are differentiating partially with respect to x. Then you differentiate sin y partially with respect to y, what you get is cos of y. Now in this case, in this example, that the dou 2u by dou x dou y is same as dou 2u by dou y dou x, because in both the cases you get cos of y. That means when you take a second order partial derivative, whether you differentiate first with respect to y or first with respect to x, it does not matter. But this is true only if that u is a continuous function. For continuous function, dou 2u by dou x dou y is equal to dou 2u by dou y dou x. Total differential of given scalar function is denoted as d phi, and it is defined as equal to dou phi by dou x dx plus dou phi by dou y dy plus dou phi by dou z dz. The physical significance of this total differential is, suppose this independent variable x, y and z undergoes a very small change, then what change will happen in the function? So that is found by finding the total differential. In this problem, we will find a total differential of the scalar function x square yz. We use the basic definition. So here we have to find partial derivative of that function x square yz. and we have to substitute in this formula. So first, the partial derivative with respect to x of x square yz is 2x, that yz comes as a multiple, that into dx, plus the partial derivative with respect to y of that x square yz, which is x square. So partial derivative of y is 1, and that z and x square comes as a multiple into dy. Similarly, in the third term, we find a partial derivative with respect to z of x square yz. So here x square is constant, y is constant, derivative of z with respect to z is 1, and into dz. So this is the finally we arrive at the total differential of x square yz. Now many times one functions depend upon some independent variables. Those independent variable in turn depends upon some other independent variable, and to find the partial derivative of this, what is called as a function of function, there is a rule called as the chain rule, and that comes under what is called as the change of variable. Example, if w is a function of x comma y, and x is a function of t and y is also a function of t, then the chain rule to find the derivative of this function w with respect to the time is dou w by dou t equal to dou w by dou x into dou x by dou t plus dou w by dou y into dou y by dou t. Let us take the example. So z equal to xy, that means z is the function of x and y. Then x equal to 2t square, that means x is a function of t, and y equal to sine of t, that is the y is a function of t. We have to find a partial derivative of z with respect to t, and as we have defined earlier, dou z by dou t will be equal to dou z by dou x by dou t plus dou z by dou y by dou t. So first dou z by dou x, and z here is xy. So derivative partially with respect to x. So derivative of x with respect to x is 1, and here y is constant. Now dou x by dou t. So when you differentiate x with respect to t, what you get is 4t plus dou z by dou y. When you differentiate z with respect to y, so what you get is x, because derivative of y with respect to y is 1, and when you differentiate dou y by dou t, that y is the sine of t, so derivative with respect to t of sine t is cos t. So that result into 4yt plus x cos t.